First up, a major transfer saga is turning into a complete disaster. We're diving deep into Niclas Füllkrug's disastrous move to Milan, exploring how his dream has become a nightmare and what it means for his World Cup hopes. Then, we shift gears to the midfield battle. Inter Milan is facing serious competition for a highly rated Sassuolo star. We're breaking down the €30 million chase involving Roma and Juventus and who's making the first move. But the transfer news doesn't stop there. A promising young striker, Joaquin Panichelli, was on Milan's radar, but a devastating injury has thrown everything into question. We'll have the latest on his recovery and what it means for Milan's search for a new forward. And finally, we're looking at another potential target for Milan and Juventus. Mateo Pellegrino. Is a move to a top Italian club on the horizon for the Parma sensation? We've got the inside scoop on his future. Don't go anywhere, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
A lost cause, Niclas Füllkrug's Milan move is a disaster. This was supposed to be a fresh start, a chance for Niclas Füllkrug to reignite his career and impress for the World Cup. But at AC Milan, the German striker's dream transfer has rapidly spiraled into a nightmare, leaving his international ambitions in tatters. Füllkrug's struggles began even before he stepped onto the pitch in Italy. National team manager Julian Nagelsmann's latest squad announcement saw him left out, a clear sign that his recent performances weren't cutting it. With rivals like Deniz Undav at Stuttgart firing on all cylinders and Kai Havertz finding form at Arsenal, Füllkrug's path to the World Cup squad looked increasingly unlikely. Milan manager Massimiliano Allegri finally gave Füllkrug a start against Torino, his first since January. But it was a missed opportunity. Playing in Milan's typical 3-5-2 formation, Füllkrug looked lost, unable to control long balls and failing to create any chances. He was substituted after 70 minutes, receiving the lowest ratings from the press. Experts like Andrea Longoni called him and Christopher Nkunku hopeless cases, stating Füllkrug certainly won't be staying. The initial excitement around Füllkrug's loan move from West Ham in January was palpable. He'd admitted his Premier League stint hadn't worked out, and Milan, a club with immense appeal, seemed like the perfect place to regain form. He even scored a crucial winner against Lex shortly after arriving, playing through a broken toe, a testament to his dedication. But that goal was an anomaly. Limited playing time under Allegri, a missed penalty against Pisa that led to him being substituted off after coming on, and a tactical system that doesn't favor traditional strikers have all contributed to his downfall. Even reports suggest Allegri has an aversion to center forwards, preferring wingers like Rafael Leo and Christian Pulisic in central roles, a move heavily criticized by pundits. With Santiago Giménez back from injury and other strikers like Matteo Retegui, Joaquin Panichelli, Troy Parrott, and Serhou Guirassy being linked, Füllkrug's chances of extending his stay at Milan are slim. It's highly unlikely Milan will exercise their buy option, meaning he'll likely return to West Ham, with another transfer probably on the cards. Will Füllkrug's career ever recover from this Milan nightmare? Stay tuned as we explore the future of another striker linked with Milan, Joaquin Panichelli, and the devastating injury that's put his career on hold. Inter Milan is in a heated race for Sassuolo's midfield maestro, but they're not alone. Sassuolo's talented midfielder is on the radar of some of Serie A's biggest clubs, and Inter Milan is leading the charge for his signature. The Italian giants are reportedly preparing a €30 million bid, but Roma and Juventus are also vying for the player, making this a fierce transfer battle. The midfielder has been a standout performer for Sassuolo this season, impressing with his vision, passing range, and goal-scoring ability. His performances have not gone unnoticed, and clubs are lining up to secure his services. Inter Milan, in particular, seems determined to bring him to the San Siro, seeing him as a key piece for their midfield rebuild. However, the competition is fierce. Roma and Juventus are also in the market for a player of his caliber, and they are not willing to back down. This could lead to a bidding war, driving up the price and making it even more challenging for Inter to secure their target. The player himself is reportedly keen on a move to a bigger club, and the prospect of playing in the Champions League could be a major deciding factor. With multiple clubs interested, it remains to be seen who will win the race for this sought-after midfielder. Will Inter Milan secure their top midfield target, or will rivals snatch him away? We're also tracking another striker who is on Milan's radar, but a serious injury has changed everything. Find out what happened next. Milan's transfer plans hit a major roadblock as striker Joaquin Panichelli suffers a devastating knee injury. Joaquin Panichelli, a name recently linked with a move to AC Milan, has seen his promising transfer window abruptly halted by a severe knee injury. The RC Strasbourg striker, currently League One's top scorer, ruptured his anterior cruciate ligament while on international duty with Argentina, sidelining him for an estimated 5 to 6 months. Panichelli's agent, Martin Gastadiscno, had confirmed Milan's long-standing interest in the player, hinting at a potential summer move. This news came as Milan was actively seeking a center forward, especially after missing Santiago Giménez for an extended period due to surgery. Panichelli, with his impressive 16-goal tally in League One, was seen as a prime candidate to bolster Milan's attacking options. The injury, however, changes everything. Panichelli was also set to represent Argentina in the 2026 World Cup, a dream now put on indefinite hold. His recovery timeline means any negotiations Milan might have been pursuing are now off the table. The club will have to shift its focus and explore other targets in the market. This setback is a significant blow not only for Panichelli's career, but also for Milan's transfer strategy. The search for a reliable striker continues, and this unfortunate turn of events leaves them with fewer options. Can Milan find a new attacking solution after this devastating injury? We're also keeping an eye on another potential target, Mateo Pellegrino, and what he has to say about his future at Parma. AC Milan and Juventus are keeping a close eye on Parma's rising star Mateo Pellegrino. Mateo Pellegrino, the Argentine center forward at Parma, has emerged as one of the season's most pleasant surprises, attracting significant attention from top Italian clubs, including AC Milan and Juventus. The young striker, who came through Inter Milan's youth system, is enjoying a remarkable goal-scoring season, making him an affordable and attractive option for clubs looking to bolster their attacking lineups this summer. Pellegrino, born in 2001, has expressed his happiness and contentment at Parma, where he's been for a year. He feels loved by the fans and is focused on his daily training, deliberately avoiding looking too far into the future. However, he acknowledges that a move away from Parma is inevitable at some point. "I still don't know how long I'll be here," Pellegrino stated, emphasizing his commitment to the present. He also highlighted the team's improved creativity, partly due to new additions like Strefeza, which has led to more chances being created, benefiting his goal-scoring prowess. Both AC Milan and Juventus are reportedly in the market for a young, physically imposing center forward. Pellegrino, who arrived at Parma for a mere €2 million a year ago, fits the profile perfectly. As the summer transfer window approaches, he is expected to be closely monitored by these top clubs. Will Pellegrino make the leap to a Serie A giant this summer? That's all the news for today, but don't go anywhere, we've got a quick recap coming up next. And that's a wrap for today's news. We saw Niclas Füllkrug's Milan move turn into a disaster, Inter Milan facing stiff competition for a €30 million midfielder. Joaquin Panichelli's devastating injury impacting Milan's transfer plans, and Mateo Pellegrino attracting interest from both Milan and Juventus. What a packed show! If you enjoyed this, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for all your latest sports updates, and hit that notification bell so you're the first to know when we drop new videos. Let us know your thoughts on these stories in the comments below, and don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content. We'll see you in the next one.